Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Juicy Broads Live Pen Show. My name is Lori. I'm just waiting for my partner in crime, Vanessa, to make a grand appearance. How's everyone doing? Hi, Carmen and GZ. Welcome to the show. It feels like it's been a really long time. Hey, Heather, how are you? Heather's at work, so I set an alarm on my phone to remind me. Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you, Heather, for being here. I am so excited for today's show just because it's been a really rainy day here. Mondays are typically a work day for me. My assistant comes on Mondays, and we got some shipping done. I had my pen sale. I posted a video last night about finally posting some pens, and the response was overwhelming. Thank you so much to anybody who watched the video or reached out about a pen. I felt so bad because a lot of them sold really quickly. Few are still available, but I got a lot of those invoices sent out, and it's been a productive day. And now I get to come here and chat with all of you about pens with my friends. Hey, Anne, how are you, honey? I got a couple of friends from Germany in the house. I see that Anne has Miss Sally as her little screensaver. Who's excited about the new Esterbrook pens? And I'm wondering which pen you may have your eye on. I had no, Yoseka is getting Colo. Ooh, that's really good news. Gosh, Colo keeps coming out with like new pens, and I'm just resisting the urge to run to Top Drawer down the street from where we live. All right, Netherlands is here. Hey, Gerda. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Has everybody seen the Esterbrook pens? I'm curious what everybody thinks about them. Hi, Jamie. I am so team Lucy. And when I saw the Lucy pen, I wasn't like I think the Sally pen is so freaking cute. Like, I love the orange and the polka dots and the pink. Like, I love that pen, but I'm more of a Lucy girl. But I think they're really fun. Hi, Shari. How's it going? And Russell and Natalia, welcome to today's stream. We have a couple questions we're going to be answering today. And also, Vanessa looks like she had a great time in London at the Pen Show. Do we have any friends in the comments who may have been to Empire? That looked like it was fantastic. Vanessa says, on my way, having to log into the computer. Yes, very cute. They look like children's pens to me, Jamie. Yep, the Peanuts pens are not my cup of tea. Oh, Gerda, let me know how to pronounce your name. Hey, Quince, how are you? Jamie went to Empire. I've heard really good things about Empire. I heard that there was a lot of space in between the tables, which made it very easy for people to make their way around all the booths, which I think is really exciting. Wanted to say hi. Stop by and say hi. Oh, Marina. Hi, my friend. You guys, I'm going to be on Marina's channel. We're going live this Wednesday, the 22nd at 4:30 Eastern time. And we are going to chat. I'm not sure what we're chatting about, Marina, but we're going to chat. She just did a drop over the weekend. She does handmade watercolors that are absolutely stunning. I think all the sets may be sold. And she also did some handmade charms for traveler's notebooks. Everybody's so beautiful. You should definitely check out Aquamarina on YouTube and on Instagram. Hi, Lisa. So I love the Sally pen for the colors. What about the nib? I don't know, Anne. Is it not a standard Yovo? I noticed that the prices were less than the Esterbrook prices, than the SD prices. So I'm wondering if it's a 5. I got one of the Esterbrook prototypes at the Empire show. I knew that was going to be a really big deal. I watched some video last night. It was a gentleman I've never watched before, but I saw it was like an Empire Pen show review. And he said that he went, like, he beelined for the Esterbrook table because they had all of the prototypes. And I think Papa J Studios had a lot of his work there. If anybody caught the Instagram live, Brian from Esterbrook, Brian and Justin did a live, and they shared some of the prototypes that were going to be made available at Empire. I don't know if they were anywhere else. So people were pretty excited. during the live, I'm pretty sure he said it was the standard Yovo nib. Oh, thank you very much for that. I assumed that's what it was, the standard number 6. Estella, hello from Spain. Oh my gosh, I love our little international community here. Vanessa has entered the studio. Let me see. Are you ready? Give me the thumbs up when you're ready, Vanessa. I see her beautiful red lipstick is on, so I think she's probably ready. I'm just going to wait for her. She's not sure. She's not sure. Let's see. Hey, how are you? Are you stuck? Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am. You look a little laggy. Okay, just say something so we can know if you're here. We're seeing the
Hey
thumbs
there. I'm so sorry.
You're not coming through. I see you. You're just a little blurry. Oh no. Jamie also got a prototype. Marina's saying hi, Vanessa.
Something.
Maybe sometimes it takes a little while. You're here, but I'm not hearing your audio. You're not.
Something.
I can't hear you.
Something.
Let me just make sure that's not on my end. No.
Shit.
These are my options. Edit name, edit mic setting, ban from the studio, or kick from the studio. Let me see if I can edit the mics. Echo, cancellation, reduce background noise. No, you should be there. You should be good, but I'm not hearing you, love. You can hear her. Well, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Uh-oh. That's my bad. Uh-oh. What are we going to do? Go ahead. Talk again.
So you just hear me cuss, I guess, huh?
I got you. That was my fault. My volume was down. Could you all hear me talking? Hi, Vanessa. I miss you.
That was your volume was down? That's
like I said, I'm the problem. It's me. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. You're lagging a little bit, but it's not your volume.
Something. Oh, no. I'm lagging and choppy. Of course I am.
You know.
Of course.
Eventually everything catches up. How was London?
Eventually.
It
was good.
It was good?
It was good. It was good. I had a good time. I really enjoyed it.
It looks like a blast. It looks like it was a nice group there.
Is it still choppy?
No, I hear you loud and clear. Right now you're good.
Oh, it was. I mean, okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I had a great time. I'm glad I got a chance to kind of explore London a bit, because when I went last year, me and my mom did a tour of. Yeah, I didn't get much time to spend in London. I mean, I think we had like a day. So this time I had like 2 days to
made your way around. I saw you were at.
So I had lots of fun. I ran around to the. Yeah, went to.
I saw that you were at Harrods.
To the Victorian. Harrods, yes. And Harrods, and then the Victoria and Albert Museum. There was a couple of exhibitions happening there to see. And where else did I go? I stopped by I'm drawing a blank. There's another museum I went to look at art, and it was really good. And my mind just went blank. I went with a lady named Olivia. Some of you guys may know her on Instagram as 100 Pens. Oh, she and I met at the London Pen Show, and I was just like, hey, if you're still in town, maybe we can go hang out or something. And yeah, so we ended up going to the Wallace Collection. That's what it's called. To the Wallace Collection, and looked at some art there. And thank you. That's Wallace. Thank you.
It's hard to remember. I think it's like once you hit that milestone birthday. My mom says after 50, we forget nouns.
I mean, seriously. And it happens all the time. And it's so annoying because I know what it is, but it's like,
It's
yeah,
really
it's
annoying.
like I can't think. But
My
yeah,
son
I want to
Rocco was
also.
home. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I also went to Liberty of London, which is a very cool department store. So I don't know if anybody's ever been there, but yeah, that was totally worth going to.
I've never been, but they have those cool
So yeah.
patterns, right? Like Liberty of London
Yeah,
with
well,
the
that's what I
floral
have always
patterns.
known Liberty for. It was the cool fabrics and patterns,
Mm,
but apparently it's a whole department store
that is so
with all
cool.
kinds of cool and posh things. Yes, this is very cool.
That's really
So tell me
exciting.
about Rocco.
No, I was just going to say he was home for fall break with his buddy Marcus, and they were here for the weekend. And we decided to play like Name That Tune with a Spotify app. And he did like 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s rock. Like he eliminated any of the 2000 bands because I wouldn't have known them necessarily. And he was still like kicking my ass. He got to Madonna before I did. And I had to
Yeah.
apologize to the whole community of people from the 80s because he got like borderline before I did. And then I just felt so defeated. And it was that word retrieval. Like I heard it, clearly I knew it was Madonna. So I had to drink my wine because he got to it before me. But it was fun. You just take a Spotify playlist and you pick
Wow.
teams and it plays random music. So if like it was, Marcus and I versus Rocco and Jay, or we would switch the teams, but it was clearly like one old person and one young person. That was usually the team because that just made it even. But it was really, really fun. And if you're not guessing, you would look at the Spotify list and press play, and then the music would play and you'd go from there. And I was so frustrated because there were so many songs. I knew the songs, and I'm usually really good with lyrics. And he was just so damn fast. Rocco is just so fast. I'm like, I wish you would use that knowledge for your studies because clearly
It's
not so
being
much.
wasted on music memory, apparently.
Maybe, maybe. Hey, Myrna, how are you? Thank you for submitting a question. Vanessa and I
Oh, I
kind
didn't
of
even check.
yeah, we put a little Q&A out there today because I thought that
Yeah,
would be fun to answer a few questions. Do you want to
yeah,
share anything with us that you may have picked up at the London Pen Show?
sure, of
Yeah.
course. I
Show
picked
and
up
tell
a
before we get into questions.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, as you know, I go to these shows, and I'm not really going to find something specific. It's more of a social thing. And I was there with St. John's Pens, and I was sitting at his table, and just to kind of, talk, have a central spot for me to sit and talk to people. And that's when I was thinking, I was like, this would have been the perfect opportunity to do the whole therapy and advice table.
Right? We have to do
I
that one
mean,
day. I mean, we had that
we do.
idea like 2 years ago. I mean, it's been, I feel like it was a long time ago that we would do the pen
Yes.
therapy, like Lucy, like we were talking about the Peanuts release. Like that's why Lucy's my girl. Like we can give free therapy on pen. Although Lucy would definitely
Yeah.
charge.
Well, I think what we need to do, we do need to do that, and we need to select a show that we can uh, be both at and do it there. So we have to, maybe for 2026 we pick a show and we do our advice and therapy table for everyone.
That's a good
I think
idea.
it would be so much fun. I
It
mean,
would
like we said, we have the box of Kleenex, the notepad to take notes of,
yeah.
what they're saying, all
Maybe
that.
like a pillow or something where people can recline a little bit if they feel more
Yeah.
comfortable, like therapy
A
session.
blanket, like a blanket, and,
Little comfort blanket.
yeah, a little, like a whoopee,
Yeah.
all that. And
Perhaps we could have a segment on our weekly show for therapy. People could write
oh,
in and send like a therapy question. We could try it out today if anybody needs
that's a
some
great
therapeutic
idea.
advice for
That is
pens.
a terrific idea. We
We could
should totally do
designate a
that.
segment, right? Russell
Yeah.
wants to know, did you grab the Diamine Inkvent 25 before they hit US this week?
No, no, but and I did see, it was there. I saw it was open. Some was swatched. I did not go look.
Yeah, Vanessa and I are different on this front because I typically really do like surprises. I do. But with the Inkvent calendar, when I decide if I'm going to buy, because I didn't buy last year's, um, And I feel like I'm at this point where I have so many inks that I have to be selective. But Yoast sends one to you each year, correct?
He has for the last 3 years. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it could change this year. He could decide he doesn't want to send it to me this year. That's fine, you know. But yeah, I usually he does send me one. So, but I want to say that the color theme this year is teal
Teal.
or
Yes.
something like that.
Ketchen Crafts Lau did a video on it.
Oh, he did already?
He was the first one out there. Yes.
What an asshole. Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
I like the spoilers.
I don't. See, that's why I like to open it up. That's why I won't open Instagram. I won't open anything where other people are doing the Inkvent calendar because I want to see the new ink every day and be surprised and, you know, and make my own opinion about it. Because you see it, you know, and you see other people's opinions about it, and it's just kind of like, I feel like it kind of, you go into it with a bias already. So I don't want to do that. I want to be able to form my own thing.
That's fair. So the people in the comments, what are your thoughts? Are you team like, I want to see the colors, or do you like the surprise? He does warn you, Heather. He does. He's like, if you don't want a spoiler, you should leave now.
Well, at least he's doing that. He's like warning. So
yeah, I like to see, well, you know, there's always a few colors that I really like and want to purchase like the whole bottle. But then there are a bunch that this year was interesting.
Well, Jamie says that she found it to be underwhelming.
As did I, Jamie. I felt like there were some, Lau made a comment at one point that said it didn't really feel like cohesive, like it didn't really tell a story, but I don't feel like I feel like they kind of try to go all over the place. I don't often feel like it's very cohesive. Do you? I feel like they get a lot of variety in there.
I just sometimes I have to give them a little leeway because how hard has that got to be every damn year to, first of all, think of a theme, to have new ink colors, because there's pretty much already every ink color in existence existing right now. And then to think of like these different names for them. Yes. So I do feel for them on that front, but I'm kind of like, you know, if the themes aren't working, then go like try something different, like a different theme that you could think of all these different, you know.
I mean, I feel like it's just a cash cow for them. I mean, I think they print for Diana.
What is it like? So for the box, isn't it like about 100?
120.
Yeah, 120 for these little bottles like that. I think you're right. I think it's a total cash cow.
And I mean, it's kind of a rinse and repeat, and they do things over. I had this idea while I was watching Lau's video, and I was like, wouldn't it be fun to take the colors and find their dupes for every day of the 25 days? But there were some colors in there. I was like, I definitely don't own a dupe for that. You know, there were some like really bright, like springy vibes.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like the beauty advent calendars. I purchased 4 of the new shimmer inks from Birmingham Pens. Looking gorgeous, Vanessa. Are those the Louvre jewels you're wearing? Is it you? Did you steal the crown jewels from the Louvre?
It was me. I wasn't really in London. I was in Paris yesterday. And I broke in at night. And I got I'm sorry about breaking the crown. I really messed that up. I tripped and I fell. And I broke Princess, what's-her-face's, Josephine's crown. I feel terrible. I know it's priceless. But yes, this is actually from the collection too.
That's lovely. Lovely.
It's from the TJ Maxx collection.
Yeah. Worth priceless. They were actually priceless.
$16.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe that. We were just there. And actually our tour guide, when we were in that room, she's like, this is a great room to get a photograph. She made us go to the end. Like you walk in on this side. She's like, go all the way to this end, stand right over there. And I'm going to take your picture from here. It's one of the best shots. So like we were in that room for a while. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know how.
Is it the one with like all the mirrors in it? Like it's kind of like a little miniature hall of mirrors. Is
It
that the
felt
one
like
room
a
it's
pretty
in?
grand room. It has like all these glass cases in the center because all the crown jewels are in these glass
Okay.
cases. So it
Well,
didn't, I
I'm
don't remember it
aware
having like
of
a lot of
what was all in there because I took it.
yeah. So you ran out of that window. Unbelievable.
Hold
We have the
ass. I
house
got some
here in
bruises on my
Boston.
legs to prove it.
I wonder if they'll find the people is just crazy.
I
Paris
don't
authorities
know.
will be knocking on your door, Vanessa.
Come and knock on my door. Come and
We've been
knock on my
waiting for
door.
you.
Where the kisses are hers and shimmy, shimmy, shimmy back. Jazz hands, jazz hands.
Three's Company too.
I
I love
used to
Mrs.
love that
Roper's
show.
too. I loved Three's Company so much. I love Jack Tripper. He was the best.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
that was such a good show. Such a
so
good show.
good.
It was
And the
so
fact,
good.
like, just the fact that he had to be gay to live with the women, it's such a like a sign of the times.
I
You know what I
and he
mean?
was such
Like,
a
who cares?
womanizer. He was like he got all the babes.
Mm.
He was like charming, got all
And
the
when
babes.
Chrissy would snort when she laughed, Suzanne Summers, like it was such a good show. I loved it. Hey, Julia.
And Mrs. Roper, my
Best
favorite
wardrobe ever,
character.
right?
She was
Her and all of her
awesome. Loved
caftans.
her. Yes, love her.
Just done
So-
watching NBC, Lori's for sale video, and now we get to hang out with the music. Thank you for being here. I know that the pen video, I finally had finally got my act together and decided on pens I was going to sell and put it in a video last night. I think I sold, I don't know, like 17 pens today.
That's terrific.
I was proud of myself, but
Wow.
yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, but we did I sent out all the invoices today, but tomorrow will be my big shipping day. Don't know
Wow.
why
Yeah, I saw.
NBC autocorrected. Oh,
I
gosh,
saw.
I was a little confused, Julia.
Yeah, I was like NBC. I was like, what the hell? What does NBC have to do with it?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm on network television now.
I know. I was like, wow, damn, girl.
Moving up in
Damn.
the world. Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, I watched part of your video last night, and I saw Lumpy, and I was like, Lumpy.
Mr. Lumps. He was hanging out. I
He's
dressed
so-
like as Mrs. Roper for Halloween last year. That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
That's such a great outfit.
I mean, and it's so easy. If you could get a hold of a red wig, red curly hair wig, and
so good. So
her
sexy.
attitude, she's just.
Wendy has a question, so we can kick off our Q&A. What is the one pen you would never sell and why? I feel like mine's easy. What is yours, Vanessa?
You know what? It would be because I get propositioned constantly for it. Is the stupid dogs? Esterbrook, Montana Sapphire.
That is a hot commodity.
It is, but the thing is, I don't know if it's true or not. And if it's true, I know that there will be people who own this pen currently out there who might be a little perturbed. But I think there might be a little release of this coming soon.
You may be
I'm not
right.
certain.
I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. No, I think
I thought that's where you were going with that. I was like, is she singing another song?
no, that is true. So they went live a couple weeks ago and they showed some prototypes that they sold at the Empire Pen Show. We were talking about that before you jumped on here. But I think they were talking about they had a prototype that looked similar to that.
Okay.
And I think they also said that Rocky Top is coming back for a very limited run, but that it's not exactly like Rocky Top. It kind of looks a little like Rocky Top, but it's more orange, I think.
Yeah.
It was a little
That's
something
another pen. People, whenever I show that one, they approach me about trying to buy that one. But I've had people just write a message to me about this pen with a price.
fun.
Why are they tripping? What the hell is going on here?
Maybe you have a delivery. Yeah, so a lot of the prototypes were material, so beautiful. What a great combo, right, Julia? Pam just ordered her Snoopy pen. Okay, so we have to talk peanuts. Which is your favorite?
I still haven't really formed an opinion about the new Peanuts pens from Esterbrook. And I did see them in London, and I saw them again today
Are
on
they the
Instagram.
size of the Esty?
They're kind of more the size of the Camden, which
Oh,
I
okay.
guess the Camden and the SD are still pretty close.
But I
mean-
noticed that they were less money, which is nice.
Oh, really? How much are they running? Because I didn't see the price.
Pam just ordered hers. Is it 125?
Is 125 for the really?
I think so.
It's a metal pen. I know that.
Oh, it is?
Hmm. It's not a resin pen. It's a metal pen with like a print on the metal.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's totally different from, that, which I think is cool that it's different from the SD. But yeah, knowing that the price is about 125, that might make my opinion of it better, because I was thinking when I first saw it, I was like, if they're selling that for the price that they usually do an SD, then I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So, but 125 is not horrible.
It's not a bad price.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed. I thought they were going to be more like SD shape.
I
I
feel the same. That's when I first saw them, I was like, oh,
Mm.
But I think what probably was a problem was communicating the Peanuts characters into a resin.
I mean, Snoopy, I love Snoopy. To me, what would have made it top notch is not having the word Snoopy on it.
Yeah, I think
Because
that
I loved the black and the white, and
Yeah.
the clip is at least. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
love,
don't have to have the
love
name.
colors of Sally. I think the Sally design is awesome with the pink and the orange.
Yes,
and the
I think out of all of them, the Sally one is the one I like the best for sure.
But I'm not a Sally. Sally's not my girl. Lucy's my
No,
girl.
she's not mine either. Lucy's my girl too, but the Sally pen, I think out of all of them was the most attractive.
I agree.
So-
Sally was
so
my
I-
favorite.
So I mean,
Snoopy, I love the boldness and the contrast of Snoopy.
Yeah. The Charlie Brown one kind of hurts my eyes a little. There's kind of an optical vibration happening with it.
I think
So
I missed it on this one. Agreed.
yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of curious and interested to see how it does with people.
I think the price point is good. I was trying to think of what I was expecting. I think I was expecting not as literal. Like I was thinking it would
Yeah.
be more like symbolic, and you would look at it and know that it was Snoopy, but nothing would have to like really be spelled out for you. Do you know what I
The
mean?
Same.
And I kind of feel that way
Exactly.
about Sally, or like if they had done Linus in blue, like a light blue, that would be like
Yeah.
Linus's blanket,
His
or
blanket.
or I don't know why, but for some reason I expected Charlie Brown to just be the zigzag, like maybe around the center band.
Right, and that's what
Like
I would
plain
have preferred was with I would have
or maybe that
personally
would be too obvious. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I would have been like completely cool with the zigzag. I think that would have been awesome. And I think that the interpretation should be a little more subdued, a little more, of a suggestion and not exactly a literal interpretation of the patterning. But I mean, I don't know. So
It's hard. And I know that there are probably like lots of hoops they had to jump through too, because it is licensed. So, Peanuts may have wanted it to be more literal,
that is true too. I mean, yeah, we have absolutely zero idea of what those talks were like with the Peanuts having to maybe they had to take a literal approach, or who knows? I mean,
I know that Esterbrook put their heart and soul into it. And I actually love the little clips. Like that would have been really cool to have a less literal pen interpretation, but then the clips that had
was more literal.
And then the pen cases, like those could have been more in that direction. But I'm not always the best person to ask, because I usually go for boring and subtle. Where some people, if you're like a big Snoopy fan, then you probably want Snoopy in big letters. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I just, I don't hate them. I'm not in love with them. but I do like the little t-shirts.
I think per usual, like when you look at like everything together, it's kind of cool. Like the t-shirts with the clips, with the pen case and the pen and the box and all the
Yeah, the
love, like
whole thing.
the whole
Right.
thing. I went and got some of the whatchamacallit, the Moleskin, because they also did their 75th
Oh, yeah.
anniversary with Peanuts. So I ordered some of their notebooks because I
Uh-huh.
thought it would look cute with whatever pen I end up getting, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I don't know. We'll have to see how they do. I mean, I'm hoping that they do well with it because I know there was a lot of heart put into it.
Yeah.
Um,
Jamie, no, the shirt would not fit Lumpy. I saw the shirt in person. It would fit one of my chihuahuas. That's how small it is. And
Lumpy
if
will
I get the
probably.
shirt, I was gonna say if I end up with a shirt, one of those chihuahuas is gonna be wearing it.
Oh my
I
gosh!
promise
Please
you
take pictures
that.
with that. That is so cute. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. I
Stephanie's been a huge Sally fan her whole life. I feel like the Sally people have to be happy because I'm not a huge Sally. Like Sally, she's great, you know, but
yeah,
I've always been a Lucy girl, and I think that Sally's pen is awesome.
yeah. I like that one the best for sure.
And I notice a lot of people are like, "Why not Woodstock? Why not Linus?" Linus, I was surprised about. Um, but I mean, there's only so many pens they can make, you know, and it's always
Right.
like that's going to be such a hard thing when you are like designing something and just trying to predict like how many people are going to want this.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a tough call to make. And I feel like Esterbrook sometimes gets caught because like Montana Sapphire, like they didn't make enough of those or they made too many of this one or they didn't, you know, like you have so many opinions and it's tricky. It's tricky.
It's
Um,
unpredictable. That's yeah, unfortunately that's, that comes with the territory of marketing. You never know. You just never know.
I thought your dogs were Great Danes with the fierce barking. You have one
Just
big
one
dog?
just one Great Dane. We just have the one Great Dane, one yellow lab, and two chihuahuas. We have them in all sizes here.
Yeah, small, medium, and large.
That's right.
Um, they were never going to be able to please everyone. I really love them. Oh, that's good, but I understand. I mean, I think there will be people who are super excited and buy all four,
Oh, I
like
think
boom, like
so.
auto purchase, you know?
There are some die-hard Peanuts collectors out there.
Yeah,
I mean, they're really
these are
my
special.
yeah, my daughter has a friend who collects peanut stuff and she's 20. So I think, yeah, these pens would appeal to her for sure. I think the diehard collector would be very excited.
I
I
mean,
do.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I only watched the Peanuts Christmas and Thanksgiving specials because that was all that was on at the time.
we are like huge fans here.
Are you? That's what I mean. I like them and I watch them every year. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like that was the only choice you had at the time.
Yeah. Wendy said Schroeder with his name piano. You know he is a fountain pen user. That's
Oh,
true. Schroeder definitely
totally,
he like he writes
totally.
all of his notes down and that could have been cool. It could have just been like the keys on a piano. Like that's what I mean by like
Oh,
some sort of fun
like suggesting
interpretation.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Um, you know what would have been a hit? Remaking Charles Schultz favored Esterbrook nibs and creating cool nib holders.
Yeah, now that I would have been all over that,
It strikes me as
all
a gift
over
purchase.
it.
Yeah, I think these will make really good gifts.
Yeah, a Linus pen with a blanket, like the little miniature blanket with you. That would have been very cool,
That
Glenn.
could have been the nib cleaner, the blanket.
Is that what the T-shirt is for? Is that to polish? Is it a
I
polishing cloth for your
think
pen?
so. I think.
Is that what's happening with that? Because
I
that's
wish
kind of
the
cool.
Lucy pen
That's
had black
different.
and white grip like her saddle shoes. Still, I like the Lucy and the Sally pens. I mean, I think I'm team Lucy just because like this isn't going to be a purchase for me that is like it's going to be because of the character, not because of the design. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
I want a Linus with a safety blanket. I know Linus is so classic. I love
I think
him.
that would be very cool.
I want to show you what I did yesterday with Lumpy. So my mom, um, at her church, they were doing the blessing of the animals. So she said to me, will you please come to church? Because afterwards they're meeting in the parking lot. So I went with Lumpy, and he was blessed by the priest at our church. Do you
Oh,
see him?
wow.
He had like the holy water. He was like flinching as the holy water. But we were just in Italy, and the Saint Francis Basilica. Saint Francis of Assisi was the one who took a special interest in animals. So this is like done
Oh,
in
okay. I didn't know that. That's
just
cool.
in Assisi, Italy. So Lumpy. So we've been calling him Saint Lumpy today.
Saint Lumpy. That's so cute. I could imagine he's getting like holy water splashed out
It
of him.
was
What if
really funny. It was really funny.
What if there was a demon in there and it exorcised out a demon that was living on the? There's absolutely zero demon living in Lumpy. Oh my gosh, that dog is so sweet.
Zero demon. I don't know about that. They do that at St. John's in New York City. It was really cute, and there were like all the different dogs, and there was a dog like Marmaduke. Is that a Great Dane?
Great Dane, yeah.
He was like on someone's lap, like a lap dog. He was like standing, but he was kind of like on the woman's lap. And then
they're lap dogs. They think they really do. I've got a 200-pound dog that likes to come and try to sit in my lap.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. They're very lovey-dovey. Yeah.
Hey, your first live. Welcome to the
show.
You're welcome. So happy you made it. Yes. Pam says that's what they advertise. The little shirt is the pen cleaner.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Sounds good.
That's clever.
I think it'll be fun when everybody starts getting them and there's some enthusiasm around them. And I always love a good Instagram post when you have like the notebook and the new pen, or like the vibes that go with it. Like I really love the Snoopy pen for the boldness and the contrast.
Yeah. Well, it'll be nice to see. It'd be nice to see them all in the wild.
Yes. When they start hitting.
Right. That's what I like to see, all the stuff in the wild, what people are inking them with, and what notebooks they paired it with, or whatever, what accessories is paired with it as well. So I'm totally always looking forward to that when new pens come out. So,
and I think it'll be really fun because there's so much else out there with it. So people are going to be bringing in accessories from all over their homes and collections. And I think it'll be really cute.
It will be super cute.
Oh, you should include a football next to the Charlie Brown pen. That would be that's a cute idea too. Yes.
That would be super cute.
There is like so much around it.
Speaking of new pens, have you seen the new Benu?
Oh my gosh.
Hot collection?
It is so good. I saw your pen today and I was
Isn't that pretty?
It is so, I love this line. Can you do me a favor? Because I am very curious about the size of it. Is it like the size of the Talisman? What are we thinking? Or is it more like the Euphoria?
I should have grabbed all my pens, I suppose.
Well, I have a Euphoria here. Do you want to compare?
Sure. Actually, I want to say, I bet the size, I believe, is closer. This is almost like a streamlined Euphoria.
Okay. Is it smaller?
It's slimmer.
Slimmer.
Yeah.
Oh, it is closer. Almost the same.
I was going to say, that's what I would compare it to, the Euphoria, but it's slimmer in design. It's just
I am such a huge fan of this line.
It's really cool.
Where's the one that I want? I put it in my video last night, the one that I wanted.
So it was really hard to do. Here, I'll show y'all.
Did you get that in London?
No, I got the new. Here, I'm going to show y'all the
one that I want is called Flare.
Flare.
It's almost like a champagne color, and like it has little peachy flecks.
That's the one I was having trouble choosing between Flare and Pearl. I ended up getting Pearl. So here's Flare. Can y'all see that?
Oh, it's so pretty. They're both, I mean, yours is stunning.
Yeah, I had a hard time between those two, but those are my two favorites. Yeah. So I like it. There's not quite as much glitter in all of them. Like the glitter is a little more subtle. It's not just all kinds of glitter all over the place.
You know who they remind me of? They remind me of Papa J. A little bit.
Really? I have to go check that out.
Well, like a little bit, like, because I feel like they use like glitter, but I mean, I think Peanut does more with like transparency and stuff, but it's a little bit more subdued. No. Oh my gosh, is that a phone holder?
Yes.
No way. Oh my gosh. I don't know where you get this stuff. I really don't.
Amazon. I found it on Amazon.
Oh, it's
Isn't that
so
cool?
good.
It's perfect for Halloween.
It is so perfect for Halloween.
So yeah, I'm
But do you
gonna.
like to search that? Phone case hatchet.
Yeah, that's what I put in there. I just,
I love it. Her dark side usually comes out at least once every episode.
it's sharp
Oh, yeah.
too. I was actually thinking of sharpening it to
yourself.
make it functional.
Mm. Oh, there you
So
go.
not only is it a phone, but it's an actual little.
I agree. How do you keep finding these weird things?
So I don't
Now
know.
the algorithm knows. She just gets
They
suggested.
actually, the algorithm knows because it actually showed a handbag that looked like an anatomical heart, and it has like like rhinestones and stuff on it. I was like, well, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, but this is one of my favorite finds.
That is really good. It's really, really good.
It's like perfect for Halloween.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I love it.
so,
I
yeah.
love it. I have a couple of questions we should get to.
Now let me see if I've got any questions here from
I
anyone.
wrote down some of mine. Where are we? I know one of them was, do you mix inks and make your own custom ink? And Julia is in the chat, and she is the queen of custom inks, if you ask me.
No, I
but
don't.
there's-
I
You
don't
don't?
have any questions. No.
Oh, okay. Well, we kind of put the questions out there late, but
Yeah, it was kind of. That's what I saw your text. I was like, oh well, I'll
you're
see
like,
if
thanks for
anybody.
the warning.
Yeah, I'll see if anybody has anything they want to. But no, nothing. So. I did say that if you wanted to come with questions, comments, or fighting words,
Or fighting words.
then
Okay.
come on.
So something Ama Design Embroidery, and what this is her handle. Do you ever mix colors to make your own perfect ink?
Hardly. Do you?
So I have one standard answer for that. I hardly mix inks. However, in London,
That's right. You did mix
my
a little bit
choosing
of that.
keeping, and I wish you could smell it, because anytime I have an opportunity to mix this ox blood, which will bleed through, this is like chemicals on a paper. It just it eats away at paper. It is the best smell. Like,
Here, hold on. Hold it close to the screen.
what do you think? Do you got it?
It's nice.
So
I like
good.
it.
So, for example, just today, somebody had asked me a question about my Tasha pen. Like, somebody was giving video suggestions, and they said, I would love to see you review your Grail pens and like whatever, a year later or whatever, and say, is it worth it? Like, would you buy them again?
Yeah,
I
that's a
thought
good
that
idea.
was a cool idea. So she specifically mentioned this, and I'm like, speaking of that pen, I should ink that up. So I grabbed it and I went to write with it, and it was dry. And then I opened it up and I saw a little bit of red, and I went like this. I'm like, oh, it's got the ink in it. I always put like a little drop in there. So I knew there was a little bit in there. So I mixed in with that my strawberry chocolate from Kobe, from Nagasawa, which is a little bit
Nice.
lighter for my taste. Like, I like the deeper ox blood. I like this. But
Yeah.
so I only mix ox blood shades. 9 out of 10 times, I'm only going to mix ox blood just so I can get some of my choosing keeping in the mix.
Yeah.
And there is a scented ink in the lineup for the Diamine, and I won't tell you what it is.
Yeah,
but
it always sucks.
It sounded interesting. It sounded more like it sounded interesting. So I'll leave it at that. But it's a color that I would typically like. So I'm like, well, maybe that could also be something I could do a little mixing with, just to get that smell.
Yeah. If you have one of those little ink miser things,
yeah,
it looks like a shot glass for ink.
I have that.
But like, yeah, that would be a great thing to use for an ink mixing thing, just to do a couple drops of that, a couple drops of this, and then you just kind of.
Yeah, I am drawn to scented inks, but they're never that good, except for It Smells Like Coffee. That one doesn't bleed. That is a really well-behaved ink, I have to say.
That's good. That's what all the Diamine scented inks of past have always been very, very misbehaved, very bad
Bad
bleeders,
little ink.
bad
Naughty.
little, bad little ings, bad.
I don't know what's
Bad.
in them that makes them misbehave.
I don't know. I'd have to say it's got to be the whatever they're using for the scent itself. It gets mixed in. It just it
It would be
messes with
really
the
nice
ink.
if there could be something that would like neutralize it, because
Yeah.
somebody ever came out with like a good line of scented inks that
I mean,
was well
J.
received.
J. Urban has scented inks.
When I was in London, and I bought this, I also bought a J. Urban. I think it was like a lavender ink. It's awful. Like just same thing. Like just makes a mess. And I don't even like the color all that much. So yeah, no, that's the only scented ink from them. It's terrible, terrible.
I mean, if they could make like a Chanel No. 5 scented ink, or some like really cool
We could do
fragrance.
that though. We could just mix our own fragrance in.
Jeez, how do we get like just spray
With the little
spritz
ink miser bottle. Yeah, you just spritz a little.
the perfume? I might try that just for the hell of it, just to see what happens.
My
how
only
does
fear is with ebonite feeds. Like that.
yeah, no, I would totally do that with a plastic. I would not do that with an ebonite feed, just in case that
Cocktail
messed up.
scented inks. I love that.
Cocktail scented, like
Yeah,
it smells like
makes
alcohol.
scented inks. How are they?
Oh yeah, that's right. They do make a scented ink.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie said I had to back out of a Hobonichi order. Somebody had asked about tariffs. Between shipping and tariffs, it would have cost me an extra $104.
Oh hell no!
I
Wow.
got a message from a friend today regarding Deep Light, which is a
The
watercolor.
watercolor things. Right?
Yeah. And somebody was inquiring about their advent calendar and asking like what the tariff charge would be. And they said they're estimating about $70. And it's the broker fee, because they can't choose the broker who's doing the transaction.
Oh.
And I've heard Shannon from Couture Pens also say that it's the broker fee that really jacks the price up. But they couldn't even guarantee that it would be 70. Like it could be even more than that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That is just wow.
Bye, Julia. Thanks for
Bye,
stopping
Julia.
by. We appreciate it.
She's so lovely.
She is.
Julia.
Chanel No. 5, I would buy without hesitation.
I would too.
Right out. So let's pick our favorite. I have some Jo Malone perfume that I like. And I actually just got one when I was in Italy. I got a new Mont Blanc ink when I was a new Mont Blanc fragrance when I was in Italy. I had already purchased one before, and I got another at the duty-free place. And then there was when the hotel that we were at, they had a scent that was popping, and I can't think of it, but I bought. See, that's where the memory. I'll know it at one point, but anyways, I have that too. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Deep Light is so overpriced. There is a woman named Lena who has handmade paint company in DC called Poems About You, and they are so richly pigmented and wonderful. I would trust Shari because she knows the inks.
Well, I found another one on Etsy that I've been using, and it's like Fifi and something, like they're based in Ohio or something, and I've been using their code. They're pretty good. They're handmade, and they're
those ones that are in the little things, like kind of like the way Marina sells her in those little.
No, it's actually in. Here, I'll show you, because I took them with me and used them. And they're not too overpriced, I don't think, but they come in the little tins that. Flow and Forge. Good thing I wrote it down on the swatch card.
Oh, nice.
On Etsy, but they come already in these things, and you could put them in the art toolkit palettes.
Okay.
So which is why I got it.
You just get the pans and you put it in the
art.
Yeah,
I just got the pans and I put it in here and made my own little card. And yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great. And they're not super overpriced, in my opinion, and they're very nice paints. But yeah, if you can't do the one that's in Europe, try some US makers on Etsy. I mean, I guess that's the one good thing that is coming out of the tariff thing, it is kind of making us buy from American makers, just like
Yep.
Stylophile
Stylophile
70
70.
says.
Yeah, no, it is a good opportunity for that. And
Yeah.
that is, one of the hopes, right? To bring some business back here.
I guess, is that what the point of it is? Is that what it's about, to bring business back to the
Well, to
American?
bring business back, but it's also to raise money. But it's
Yeah.
a regressive tax. It is.
Oh, it's just it's very aggressive, and it's really unfortunate because it's really making stuff crazy expensive, where it used to be so easy just to order something from Europe, that you couldn't get here. So
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it the most, with our little pen community, and we are just like a microcosm of
oh,
the big wide world out there.
yeah.
And
Well,
how
that's what's so crazy, is to see how it has affected, like, even like a little niche area like ours, pens and
so
stuff
many
like that.
posts where people are just like, I'm so sorry, I'm not shipping to the United States.
Yeah, seeing that, it breaks my heart, because I'm just like, that sucks, because that's like someone's small business, that they have to put it on hold and can't ship it to US anymore, and that's probably how they were making
That's
their
crazy.
money.
Yeah. Many countries do not send anything to the US. My pen pal in India says India won't even send mail to the
Wow.
US now. That's crazy, man. I'm trying to see. I'd be happy.
They're talking about the Mont Blanc Maryland pen, I believe. That's a sub chat happening.
Oh, sub chat. Yes.
Simultaneously.
I had that's from the Muse collection, and they're beautiful. They're very small pens.
You had the Greta Garbo one, right?
Sold it.
And you sold it
I sold it because it was stunning. It was so a pen that it was my style. I loved it. But similar to the Glacier one that I'm thinking of selling, which is the Douai.
Yes.
It had the cap was where all the beauty was, and it was also heavy. And in the case of the Greta Garbo pen, it didn't really stay on. And
yeah, I remember you had trouble posting it.
Yeah, a couple times it had fallen off, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like if that falls off.
This is a Mont Blanc.
Yeah. So, and for me, I just generally like bigger pens. But I mean, it's kind of like some people don't like to use a Pro Gear Slim. I like Pro Gear Slims, but some people really like small pens. It's a small pen, but it's beautiful. The Maryland one is pretty. Is it a red one? Which one? I think they have a couple different ones. Yeah, let's see. Did you see the pretty new color that is coming out in TWSBI? I really like it. Shari.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's like a wineish burgundy, but it's the same design as the Irish green. It's got the black.
Oh, okay.
The ebony hardware or whatever. But I think I'm gonna get it. I actually really like it. I like it. I've been loving my TWSBIs. Look at these are all my TWSBIs.
Oh, wow.
I've been loving them lately.
Are they all inked right now?
Probably. Yeah, pretty much. All my pens are inked.
So that must be, is that what's trending right now is a burgundy? Because isn't Mont Blanc coming back with the burgundy 149?
That's what my video was about last night. That's what I want to get when I sell all these other
pens. When you sell, okay. So that must be like a trending color right now.
Is in the fashion world, like on my other channel, last year burgundy was really big. Well, do you remember last year when I got the Coach Merlot bag?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Yeah. So I feel like it started last year, but it's definitely still, especially in the fall. Well, burgundy, Merlot, wine.
Burgundy is like a staple.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it's a classic color.
Yeah, it's totally
Foxblood. I can use it with my choosing and keeping ink.
There you go.
Always in fashion. Always in fashion.
Always. Depeche Mode people.
A lot of the people love them. The white Marilyn Monroe is one of my grails, Chris says. That's a beautiful one. I want the red one. Stephanie has the white and the fine. Oh, it's called Plum. That's the TWSBI.
Oh, okay. Plum. Yeah. So it's more of a purple.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. I know the TWSBI prices are going up a little bit, but I don't know. I've shifted lately, Vanessa. I feel like I need to get it out there. I feel like I've been more team TWSBI than Kaweco lately.
Really?
I've been not team. Like I guess I just use my TWSBIs more.
That's what I'm more team Kaweco than
I know.
TWSBI. I've got several inked. I always have several of them inked. And there's something about the cheap thrill of that plastic pen that just, I love it.
I
don't know
think
why.
the problem with my with these guys is I put them all in a case, and I feel like when they're in a case, I don't reach for them as much. But I love all the antique clips, and these are all my gold antique clips over here.
Yeah.
And these are all my silver ones. They're all antique. And
I like how you guys separated. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, I decided to do that. And then I'm like, if it goes beyond here, which one goes here? I don't know which one I took out. I don't know. I better do some searching. So today I had the big idea because I have the iridescent one, and I was thinking about selling this one because it was an extra fine nib. And then I went online, and these are selling for like $75. They don't make them anymore.
What?
Yeah. Not that, and I was just like, I think I'll just get an antique.
But I'm hanging on to mine.
So I had this great idea right before the show started, because this is the Perkeo that I have, or Perkeo. Yeah. This had a medium nib, fantastic writer. This was an extra fine nib, and it wasn't a great nib. And I wasn't using this. I'm like, well, since it seems to be so special and winter's coming and it's icy, I'm like, I'll get the new clip for it. And I'm going to take my nib from here, put this one on that one, and swap it and call it a day, right? Because the same size nib. So right before we got on, I had it in my little, the little buzzy thing that, what do you call that? Another word I can't retrieve right now. You put water in and it buzzes. You clean the stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
Somebody help us in the chat. You know what I mean. Ultrasonic.
That's so hard. Because even I was like,
Yes. I love you guys. Thank you. So I put it in there, and then I went to clean the water, and I took the whole feed out. And I I dumped the water, and the little metal part of my nib went right down the drain. Gone. It's gone. I was so pissed off because so now this is what this looks like. It's got no metal part on it. And then I had to put the silly, bad, extra fine nib back on this guy.
Oh no.
It's down the drain. If I really wanted to open up the drain and get it, it's probably stuck in there someplace, but it went right down the drain when I emptied the water because I just grabbed the feed part. Stupid.
Oh my gosh.
I was so mad. Now this is useless. I mean, yes, I can get a new nib. I know that.
You can get a new nib unit, and it's like,
I know, but a new nib unit, I looked on Amazon, they're $17. I can get a new Kaweco Sport for $25. So mad at myself.
You can just get the whole pen.
Now anyways, this got a really good cleaning. I did not flush this one down the drain.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Use a cheap sieve next time. Yes, I know. Mesh drain. I know.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of thing.
I remember shit. That's what I have, Shari. Absolutely. Menopause brain. Yeah. Call it whatever you want. I have it.
I've got it too.
Yes. I agree with this. TWSBI Ecos always work. They sit for a month, and then you ink it up, and voila. You know what I've been loving lately?
That's true. What?
I've been loving my OG Pilot Vanishing Point in matte black. I got my nails done, and I had some black done.
That's like the only pens I brought with me on my trip was this Kaweco aluminum inked with permanent black ink, and this Vanishing Point in matte black. This is like my favorite Vanishing Point.
Is it a real one, or is it a Mahjong?
No, it's real.
It's a real one.
Yeah. It just writes so good. I just love it.
So yeah, I'm like looking at my Jinhao collection because you and I were both like Jinhao fanatics.
I still got them. They're still there.
Still got them. However, a lot of them dry out.
Yes, they do.
They do dry out, and they're fantastic when you ink them up right away. And I just decided that with Jinhao 10s, it's best to use them frequently, and then they're fantastic. And not
you
all
kind
of
of have to.
I think I have 10 of them, and I would say 6 of the nibs are fantastic. 2 are meh, and 2 suck. But anyways, So I returned to I took out my whiskey and I took out this one and I've been using them all week and I'm like, damn,
Yeah, I mean
ain't nothing
it's
like the real
really
thing,
good.
baby. No, I am still a huge fan of the Jinhao 10s. I
Oh, I
am.
am too. I mean, they're
You
fun
can't argue with
and
it because what's the new limited edition Vanishing Point?
oh,
Over
dude,
$500.
it's expensive as hell, and I'm not going to get it because it's
It's
so damn pricey. I saw
it's
that because I was like, oh, that's cool. And I saw the price. I was like,
no
no,
way. No way.
no
And actually, it
thanks.
kind of reminds me of a Jinhao I already have. I'm like, could it be
Yeah,
a
there is a
Jinhao?
Jinhao version.
Right?
Yes,
I'm like, did
that's what
Jinhao,
I
are they
saw too.
copying Jinhao?
I don't
Anyways,
know. I don't know, but I saw that too. When I first saw it, I was like, I think I've got the Jinhao version of that already. I'm good.
yeah. So I don't know if this is just the new, I mean, it's just going to be the price that's coming our way now. But it's kind of crazy. The Decimo anniversary is the same price. I mean, that is really crazy. That is really crazy. Um, yeah, I don't know. But you know what sale I missed, and I'm so mad about it? There was, I think it sold out really quickly, but maybe if there's anybody in the chat who participated in this. I love my safaris.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
what's that brand? Lamis. I
Lami.
love my Lamy safaris, but I really want to try one of their gold nibs. And Atlas had this like last chance sale where they had, I don't remember the design of the Lamy, but it was 50% off. It would have been something like 60, $70, and it had the gold nib. And by the time
Oh
I went there
wow.
to last chance, they were all sold out because you can interchange them.
Yeah,
And
that's
I've been,
the Lamy gold nips are good.
yeah, I've heard great
They are
things.
good.
So, and I know a couple people who have put the gold nibs on a safari because I don't really love my 2000. Somebody actually emailed me and is like, if you don't give that to your son, Anthony, I'd be willing to buy it. I have
Oh,
to
that's
ask
cool.
Anthony. But yeah, there were a few in my like next wave of sales that people were kind of like, I'm on deck if you want to sell that. Um, the Lori, I just bought the VP mat with the broad nib. Do you also have abroad, and what is your opinion of them? I do. So I was saying in my video yesterday that of my gold colored gold nibs, I have the whiskey, and I think I purchased this with a fine nib, I believe. At this point, I don't even remember because they've all been interchanged. And I have the green one that was the 30th anniversary, the Taiwan 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
And then I have two decimos that I got from
Well,
Yoseka.
I was gonna say you have our friendship pen
Our
still, don't
friendship
you?
pen. Yes,
This one's been inked consistently since I've gotten it. I
I
mean, I
love
always have it inked.
I
I
love
love
that
this
pen.
pen. I use
That
it
is
all the time.
the Mint Harbor or Harbor Mint.
Harbor Mint something or other, but it's like I like it. But you know, it's funny, and I like the regular vanishing point, but I do find the Decimo to be more comfortable to
Okay.
use.
I love them both.
So I love them both, honestly. But yeah, I think it's because it's a little bit slimmer and it just feels good. It's a little
Beautiful.
bit lighter, but I can write forever
So
with this.
by the time we bought them, Vanessa, I think they only had broad nibs left.
Yeah,
And it's an awesome nib to answer your
it
question.
is. It is a
I have
great
two
nib.
of their broad nibs. I mean, it is broad, but it is really fun to write with.
Yeah,
I personally love it. So I can interchange my Decimo gold nib unit with my vanishing point. So
right,
the four pens that I have that have the gold trim, two are decimos, two are
right.
vanishing points. And I just kind of change them around, which is really fun.
So
So Heather, go
Stephanie,
ahead, take
I was
that
going to
one.
say, Heather, so the difference between the two is you might notice they're about the same length, but the girth is different. So you might notice that this is the regular vanishing point. It's just a little bit wider, and this one is a little bit slimmer. And then of course the middle bands are different. This one only has one band. This one has two bands. But I could, this one it's heavier. It's a little. Let me fill it with a metal pen. Too. These are both metal. But yeah,
Dark
the
Matte is so
Decima.
classy.
I know it's such a fabulous pen.
It's such a fabulous pen. I've been feeling a little nostalgic because this is about the time that I really was first getting into pens, and then this was like one of my first gold nibs. And And
Hmm.
you remember the time when you first got in and you just used a pen over and over and over and you loved it so much? And I don't know, like I feel like I move on to the next pen so quickly now. And like this was like an old friend. And I've been going back to some of my OG pens just this season.
Yeah.
This was the
Yeah.
season I kind of got into it. But
That's
yeah,
what I go back to. Yeah. This is one of my best. I think I've got a medium nib in it. It's just a great writer.
I got a medium in mine too. They're so
Yeah.
classy. And what's
It's
cool
just
about the black
awesome.
mat is it's also is it a black nib or a silver? No,
It's mine is, it's like
black.
a gunmetal
It's like the
black.
coated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't swap this nib out. This just kind of lives in here.
Well, I
Um,
actually, when I got this, I got a stub and I hated the stub that I ordered a medium to put in it.
okay.
Because you can buy the gunmetal
Nib
nib,
unit.
yeah, separately. So the stub,
I
I mean, it's there, but yeah,
You don't love it.
no.
I think we decided that Gold Spot has the best price for the nib
Oh,
unit.
definitely. They do. They have the
Yeah.
best price for it. So,
So I have a question for you regarding the Jinhao 10s. Did
yeah,
you, I think you did buy a couple gold nib units for your Jinhao
I
10s.
did.
Did it make a difference in the drying out?
It did not. I mean, a little bit, but it's because, the nib unit is just so awesome, but it is unfortunately, the Jinhao body that tends to dry out. It's
Mhm.
not, that little trap door is just not sealing properly is all.
And what about your silicone trick?
I mean, that helps. It does help. But again, it's like you have to keep using that consistently to keep the ink flowing.
Yeah.
So, but I do think it's a lot of fun to put a gold nib into that and use
Yeah,
it.
I haven't played around with that. So one of the pens I was thinking of selling is my Decimo in white. I bought it in Japan. I think it cost $90 when I was there, and it's a fine nib and it's a silver nib, where
Yeah,
the one that you just showed is gold, and then the
right.
other, the really pretty one that I am obsessed with, that looks like this. No, not this one. The tan gradient one.
Yes.
Anyway, I
Yes.
love this Jinhao, and it's like a rose gold.
Hmm.
And I love the look of this, and it's bigger than the Decimo. I like it better than the silver trim. So I was wondering, even though the nib would be silver, this one's silver too.
Yeah. I mean,
If I should put my Decimo in here and try it out,
I would put it in there and try it out and see how it goes.
and just
You
play
know,
around.
maybe you get lucky. Maybe it works for you.
Yeah, I just think that the prices on the pilots now are just nuts.
I
Like crazy
I
to me.
totally agree. I mean, over $500 for Vanishing Point, especially when there's some that I got, for around 200. It just blows my mind because it's like $500
500
for a
plus.
freaking gradient finish.
Yeah.
What
So
the?
then my question is, for anybody who's overseas, do we have anybody in the chat who is in Japan? Like, what are they if you're in Japan?
Yeah, well, I would imagine it's not much cheaper. It couldn't be. I mean, no way.
No,
I mean,
the
maybe
prices have been
they
crazy.
pay like a little bit of a lower price, but there could be that much of a price difference.
580 for a pilot. Just like,
580 for a pilot.
I know. I mean, you can get a Mont Blanc baby for 700.
Yeah,
The 18 karat
that's
pilot
crazy.
Jinhao worked for me. That's great, Jamie. I really think with the Jinhaos, you just have to tinker around. And I
Hit or
mean,
miss. Yeah,
you could get 10 Jinhaos for
like
$140.
yeah,
You
like
know what
it's
I mean?
like
And
the price
so
of
if there are
yeah.
a couple that you have to give to a niece or nephew, or like I just, and I don't mean to sound like, oh, we'll just give it away. Like I don't mean to make light of the investment. I just think
Yeah.
when you compare that to the 580, it's really crazy. Like get an 18 karat gold pilot on Amazon. Even sometimes they run really good deals.
That's true. Yeah, or you could
On
find
like an entry level that doesn't
or a
have the fancy
sailor.
resin,
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean, you
you
could find
get
good
a
prices on those.
Jinhao with the beautiful gradient, and then I don't know.
I don't know. I'd almost just go buy a regular Vanishing Point in a solid color and just paint on the damn thing myself.
What am I'm missing something. What is the
What?
I hadn't heard I'm getting one. What did I miss? Oh, wait a second.
What are you
Okay.
getting?
The Penator said Jinhao recently released a Jinhao 20 and it solved the dry out as well as refined the clip and body for better comfort. Got mine Saturday and threw my 10 away. Fantastic pen. Okay, somebody has
Really?
entered the chat here. Let's check this out.
Well, Penator.
We need to look this up.
So, okay, so Jinhao 20. Is that on Amazon by any chance? Let's get my phone out here.
I'm not seeing it. I see Jinhao 35, Jinhao 10, Jinhao 82. Where do we get them?
AliExpress, because I mean, doesn't that bring the tariff situation back into play?
AliExpress. I've had the 20 for a few months.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Sorry.
I'm not seeing on Amazon.
And I've not had it dry out. So where do we get it? Oh, Etsy.
Really?
Etsy.
Etsy. I love Etsy.
He said he got it on Amazon. Are we all on our phone right now? We are, Carmen.
I think we are, yes. So Jinhao 20. Let me look here.
I'm not seeing it on Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't see it on Amazon, so I'm looking.
But, however, you could look like on...
It is on Etsy.
You could look on Amazon like Japan.
Oh, that's right, because they will ship... I've had stuff shipped from Amazon Japan to me, like paint and stuff.
But Amazon is having trouble. You know, so I have a reselling business and I got a notification on my cross-listing service. It's a platform called Vendu that cross-lists things from like Poshmark to eBay to Mercari. And they had an announcement that Amazon was having trouble. Amazon has black and red transparent black when I looked yesterday. Yes. Amazon is screwed up today and it's affecting other services. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And state portals. That's kind of scary. Amazon is having trouble. Can you imagine?
Honestly, it's like all scary. It's all connected.
Like the day that Amazon shuts down. So anyways, I'm very curious about this. Thank you all for sharing that. It looks like people
I feel like we all had a moment there.
Are finding different things.
Like we're all connected now. Like
right?
Crazy moment. We're all on our phone looking for this same thing.
Okay, now I see it on Amazon. I couldn't find it on my phone, but I see a cool like retractable one that has black trim, ivory with a black trim.
Okay.
And they have transparent black. So are you saying that this is more like the Decimo? Is it thinner? The smoke and gold one is lovely.
That sounds pretty cool.
Oh boy, we're in trouble, friends. We are in trouble. Okay.
Wow.
It's only $11.98.
I mean, that's not horrible.
Worth a try.
I might have to just try it out and see what happens.
$11.98, $580, you know.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to be spending $580 on a vanishing point.
It's lighter and for sure a demonstrator. All of us maybe.
Okay.
Slightly thinner. Clip is closer to the body. Huh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there was this time where I think everyone in the pen community was ordering Jinhao 10. So they must have had a huge spike. And then as people kind of struggled with the drying issue, it'd be smart for them to go back to the drawing board. Somebody was just, so Doodlebud just did his video on the Asfine V800. I think that's what this one is. So good. This pen is so good. He did like an unboxing. He works with Asfine and they sent him a few and he's doing a giveaway. But then he did like a follow-up video and I do have to say this pen is great. I think I'm going to order the transparent brown swirly one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
What was I going to say? Oh, but somebody had commented on his video, I believe, or maybe it was my video last night. It would be nice if Asfine came out with like their own signature, like their own style. Like I feel like they're branching out a little bit, but for all of these people, all these companies, like, couldn't they just change a few things and make it their own a little bit?
So copying. I kind of agree with that statement. I think it would be nicer if they had, if they kind of like, they can go legit.
Let's come up with
you
something
know.
that's a little original. Yute, yes, you
Yeah.
do need the V800. I mean, this also has a number 8 nib. So, I think it's great. It's $35.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely not going to break the bank or anything.
Honestly, if I had to pick between one or the other, like the Jinhao for 12 or this for 35,
Yeah.
this one's not
Yeah.
gonna dry out. Although they're saying the 20 won't dry out either.
Well, that's what I got to try a 20 and see what happens.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see about that. So I'll have to get, because I have a black, like I have all of them, the black with black trim. I can't think of what the other Mahjong. I've got that in the
Mahjong.
black.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I
I feel
gotta
like
do
you
that.
had all the black ones. Like
Yeah, so I'll definitely go with the black
yeah,
on black.
you can have a shootout. Peter had said the
Totally
Jinhao
good.
20. Do we not like Doodlebot's channel is so good. It's so informative. That is the channel I could never be. Like, because it's so I always go there for like technical information.
Yeah,
He's humble, he's down to earth.
I'm the
He's
same.
like I always get great information there. And I could never be that content creator because there's not a technical bone in my body when it comes to stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, same. I'm the
He's like
same.
an engineer. He takes things apart. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I think he's top-notch pen channel. Okay, done. I love the shopping that happens during our show. Yep. Okay, we need more questions. We have a couple more. We have a couple more questions. Here we go. Interested in info on pens in the $100 to $300 range. I thought that was a good question. That is from Mindy M. Downey. Thank you very much.
100 to 300 range.
I feel like we've touched on quite a few today. I feel like
I did too. That's why I was like, I mean,
great in that
yeah,
category for sure.
That pink champagne one, it still gets me every time I see it. It's just so pretty.
It's so pretty.
So damn pretty.
This is a Gold Spot exclusive.
Yeah, that's from like, oh gosh, last year. Was that last year?
It was like
last spring.
Yeah, it was a couple
yeah, it was like
seasons ago.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was limited edition. But I do think this sells out a bit and then it restocks.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if it's still on there or not, but gosh, yeah,
Carmen got one too. Look at this. Me too. I bought the 2 demonstrator. Carmen done here too. Oh my gosh, we are dangerous. Okay, Jamie has some suggestions. Esti Banu Laban in Delta. I do not have a single Delta pen.
I don't either.
Why?
I don't know. I just
I would say probably my favorite in that grouping is Esterbrook Estes. What else can you get? I mean, you could get like a Sailor Pro Gear Slim in that.
Oh yeah. Sailor.
I mean, I do like my Sailor pens. That's a good one. You can't really get to Pelican for that price.
No.
But I guess if you want a gold nib, you can get a Sailor Pro Gear Slim. You can get a Lamy 2000 in that price range.
Yeah, you could totally.
300.
Yeah.
Like a Pilot 74. Could you get a Pilot 74 in that price range? Also a gold nib. Like if you're looking for gold nibs.
Yeah, I would say if you're looking for gold nibs, stick with Pilot because they're very consistent and they're good writers and stuff.
Speaking of, any thoughts on the Pilot Custom 74 in lavender? I think it's pretty.
It's pretty, but I'm not gonna like. Yeah, what they said.
Yeah. And I think the price isn't terrible, right? I don't know. I kind of feel like for whatever reason, when I'm in that price range, well, no, that's a little less, but like that 3 to 4 price range, I always lean towards platinums instead of Pilots.
Yeah, and I have a lot of platinums too, and those I mean that was my first gold nib was platinum, and I love platinums, and they've got really
platinums are beautiful. They have more.
They are, and they're very light, which I like. I mean, it's just very comfortable, but yeah, I've got a lot of them. They're really reliable.
My custom 74 came in the mail today. Beautiful. Reminds me of Benji from a few years ago. I don't know that one.
I'm going to yell at my dog.
The Falcon nib is something that I've been wanting to try. Vanessa's like, quiet down. I'm on a call here. Ah. She's like the mom that like squeezes the kid when nobody.
I
Yeah.
just don't want Caitlin's super dad making a meme of me yelling.
Oh, you might see that.
That's why I'm blocking what
That is so funny. Hey, Emma. Late to the party, but we're still going strong here.
Hey.
We're trying to
Hey.
discuss pens that are pens you would recommend in the $100 to $300 range. I'm going to put Leonardo in there too.
Yeah, I
Leonardo.
definitely put Leonardo. I mean, some Leonardos can run a little over that price mark, but I think for between $100 to $300, you could find a really good stainless steel nib one for sure.
You know what just came out? Yoast has it on his site, and I'm thinking about it. It's the first of this type that I've ever wanted to buy. You know, the one that almost looks like clouds on the pen?
That looks like clouds. That sounds dreamy.
Emma made me think of it because she's in her green era, as I am as well. Yes, Laban is a great one. Laban 325, I think, is fantastic. I don't know any of the other models. Can you speak to any of the other models?
No.
I love the 325. I feel like it's super classy.
I mean, I've had Labans come in and out of my life. I mean, I think the one that is has kind of a external skeleton like look on it is very beautiful. I just don't. I mean, I think Labans are beautiful, but they don't get me excited.
The one that I bought was kind of sentimental, but I just sold one. I just sold the Sakura on the 325.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, wait a second. I found it. It's $191 US on Apple Boom. I think I'm getting this.
That's
It's
not bad.
Foglia. This one?
Foglia. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I feel like they have it in purple. They did it in like a light blue.
Yeah.
I think it's really pretty. The width in the green Memento Magic. Yeah, because it's like cream and green and brown. I think it's really lovely. And it's $191.
That's not too bad.
You don't like it, Natalia? Somebody has the light blue. I've seen it in purple and light blue, and they also have it now like in a navy. And I've never really, this style pen has never spoken to me, this pattern, but I like the green. I like it a lot. I'm getting it.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you're going to get in there. Are you going to order it right now?
I don't think so, because I
was gonna say, are you going to do that right now?
Trying to see what I have for credit. I think that's really pretty.
It is lovely.
Apple Boom says, oh, $231 USD. Well, see, that's what happens when you.
Yes, I did Stilo File 70. Here's the Penlux Amber Concerto.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice. Comes with a matching ink too from Lennon Toolbar. Also, I want to address the person who keeps asking about
go ahead, click on it.
Maker pens. Where is it? I saw they said it.
Sorry, I missed it.
I'm not ignoring you. I saw it, but I just want to say that honestly, right now I'm.
Oh my gosh, Emma, so funny. You're here talking about it.
She's like, y'all have such similar tastes.
Language.
Yeah. So regarding maker pens, I'm just really not into the maker pens right now, to be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
To me, a lot of them kind of look alike, and they're all just different vehicles for a Yovo nib. So I'm kind of bored of that. So that's my very honest response regarding that. I don't have anything against makers. I think it's great what they're doing. I think it's great that they're making pens, because they enjoy it and they love pens. And some of them are really unique. Like there was a guy at the London show selling pens, Den's Pens. His stuff is very unique. I mean, he had a faceted version of a pen with googly eyes installed into it. It was really interesting.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I didn't do a live that day because I was tired on Sunday. The Saturday, it's like all my energy was spent. And Sunday, I was just tired. And I didn't go around and talk to everybody. And then, as y'all may or may not know, regarding the live that I did on Saturday, I had kind of a run-in. I had a run-in with a a Nibmeister there
Really? For real?
for reals.
Oh gosh,
So
that might be an off-screen discussion. I look
yeah,
like I have jaundice right now. I look like jaundice. I look yellow.
but
Everything okay?
yeah, no, everything's cool. Everything's cool. But yeah, sorry. The maker pens, I like them. I just look for things that are super unique, and I'm not really searching for those at the moment. So
Here, okay, so I just would rebuttal a little bit on that because isn't that what Esterbrook is too? And your Viscontis, Van Goghs.
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like with all the pens, I'm like this. So it's not just the makers, but it's like it's just all kinds of different pens. Or like they're just to me, they all are looking the same.
Hmm.
So
Um, I hear you. I feel like I'm at a bit of a crossroads with my pen collection, and my reasoning is that for a while, my affiliate stuff only came in the form of credit.
mhm.
So I was like getting these really beautiful pens that were expensive, and it recently shifted over to PayPal. And my
Yeah,
perspective is completely different. Like, once the money goes in my bank now, it's not the same to look at, like, a $500 or $600 pen. Like, before, I'd be like, "Well, it's credit anyways. That's not in my bank account.
right. Now
For
it's
sure,
like,
I'll get it."
ooh,
And now
you'll feel the $500 coming
it has
out.
been such a change in the way I approach my collection, and I almost feel like I wanna go back and, like, apologize for being like, "Oh my god," like, because it is very different when it's coming out of your pocket, like,
Yeah,
very, very different.
yeah.
So, there's a part of me that just feels kinda satiated with my pens. I think that's why I've been kind of returning to some of the old pens.
Hmm.
Um, it is tough, but I mean, everybody's at a different phase. Like, I think Papa
Oh
J's
yeah.
stuff is different. I feel like I look at his and I know it's
Yes.
different.
I mean,
That's
some of
why
them
I
are
love
just like,
supporting him.
yeah,
Who's
some of them
another
are
one?
just works of art. I mean, I see some really beautiful maker pens coming out, and
Skogsy is a pen that I would really
yeah,
like to get one of theirs. That's a really different one that I
yeah.
want. And
But
Ian
yeah,
Schoen, I mean, he's like
yeah. I
next
mean, that's
level.
just yeah.
He's next level.
He's almost not even a maker anymore to
I
me.
agree.
He's like become he's like a brand,
Yes.
But and it just that's why I think that's why this Benu appeals to me a bit, because it's different. It's a different kind of shape, although it's very similar to the Waterman shape. Waterman has a pen kind of shaped like this, but it's not a Yovo nib in there. It's a Schmidt. It's something different. The Schmidts
Mm.
are underrated, in my
Schmitz
opinion,
are underrated. I don't know
and
why
people don't
Yovo.
use them as much. Yeah.
I just feel like I've never once had a problem with a Benu. Ever.
Yeah, I've never had one dry out on me before
Not that I
either.
can think of.
No.
I just got a Maker's Pen like you, can commission, but yes, all have the same. You know where I love the Maker's Pen too is like what Julia did with Papa J, where she was like, these are my wedding bouquets. Can you
Yeah,
do
now
something
that's really cool.
then that becomes because I've been really into wanting things to be meaningful. Like when I sold my Sakura,
Yeah.
like one of them I bought the day my father died. And that was just like, I'm feeling bad for myself. And my dad died today. And we got a 22-inch snowstorm the day before my dad died in
Mhm.
March, which was really random. And then it was almost midnight and went to buy the pen. And it was just white and cream. And I liked it. And I put it in the checkout and it said snow. Like that was the name of the pen, which I thought
Oh
was kind of
wow.
cool. So anyways, like, yeah, like I'll hold on to that, even though Laban, like you said, it's not like this blow your hair back kind of a pen. It's not the
Yeah.
real, but that's sentimental. So I'll keep that. But the Sakura one, I'm going to let go because that doesn't mean anything to me. So if it's not meaningful, and then another thing I've been noticing, I think it's a little bit more difficult to resell a maker pen. It just doesn't, if you're unsure, everybody's always going to recognize custom 823. Somebody's always going to be in their journey somewhere where that's going to be like an easy thing. Like you're going to really enjoy that. I don't know. Like I just sold the Asher pen that we bought from Tailored Company. It was beautiful, beautiful, but that was a $350 pen. I sold it for 200.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
that one's expensive just simply because the faceting process, apparently it's very time consuming just to make that, which I totally understand that. but yeah, I just, I mean, I have some maker pens. I've been able to sell some maker pens in the past, but
I mean, both of my maker pens, saying that, both of them, I sold the Zodiac and I sold the Asher one, and they both sold fast, and they were both on the higher side. So I don't know. I really respect what they're doing. I don't think, I think it's a labor of love. I don't think these makers are getting rich. You know, I think that
no,
they are doing it because they love it. And yeah, they're more unique
yeah,
than, you know, like I don't know, some other, I
like, yeah,
understand the appeal.
totally.
I do. Because I happen to really like Yovo nibs. So I, that is not necessarily a negative for me, because I have good luck with my Leonardos. I have good luck
Mhm.
with my Esterbrooks. I've had good luck with a lot of the Yovo nibs. So, but I understand. But then I don't know. I don't know. Even if you're like
Well, I
a Mont
mean,
Blanc snob, I
well,
mean,
that's what I get, usually with the Yovo nibs, I always, if I order it, it's in a broad, and it's only because I will take that nib and get it ground into something else. So it is more unique. So, I mean, I have some maker pens that I will never get rid of, with some ground Yovo nibs installed in them, and it just makes the pen even better. So, um,
that's where I think the magic lies, to be
yeah.
totally honest. Like when I did a survey, like what videos should I do, and one of them are top 10 steel nibs. And I put
Wait,
that out there.
there's more than 10 steel nibs.
Well, that's like, I put it out there, and then I was like, well, wait a second. Most of the nibs that I love that are steel nibs have been worked on by a maker, by a nibmeister. So it's really
Same.
not necessarily like, I don't even know how I can really do that video, because there aren't 10 steel
I
nibs.
mean, was there like three, four?
I mean, there's Bach,
Schmidt.
there's Schmidt, there's Yovo, and then there's like in-house, like
Yeah, there's in-house nibs, like Leonardo
Smartwall
has
makes
a
their own
yeah,
nibs, but I'm not crazy about them.
yeah.
Twisby, is that like a,
I'm
what is
not
the
really
Twisby
sure.
nib?
I want to say Twisby might be Bach, but
Yeah.
I'm not certain.
So what I
There's a
realized,
list out there that has, um, all what nibs is used by what brand. If I find it, I'll post it. But yeah, it's really
yeah,
interesting to look at.
I just want to see this comment. You've been doing fountain pens for a decent amount of time, 25 years for me. There's old Schmidt, newer Schmidt, and they're much better now thanks to Yovo and Bach. Some people were turned off. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But Twisby is Yovo.
is it Yovo? I was thinking it might be
Interesting.
Bach.
Yeah, change 10 to top 3. Well, what I realized after I put that out there is that it is some of the, and I said I was going to do that this year, not buy as many pens and just have a lot of pens worked on. Because what is fantastic for me to write with is not going to be what is the best for you, Vanessa, right? Because we hold our pens differently, our grip is different, we may have a different preference, but like my silly Visconti Venus, which I don't even know, they don't even sell a Venus. I got it on some weird gray market site, and it was the worst nib ever. And then Kirksville
Yeah,
tuned it, and it is amazing. Like, it's an amazing, and I know the nib itself isn't this amazing steel nib. It's that it was tuned for me.
right.
So yeah, I feel like I'm at this point where yeah, less is more. But then, I'm gonna hang up from here and I'm gonna go order Jinhao 20. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm in a weird place right now with my collection. And also, like,
Yeah,
when I was in Italy and buying watercolors and just looking at different things, when I went to Paris and got my notebook and stuff like that, like, pens are so expensive. Like,
they
I can
really
only
are.
get
They're very
2 full
pricey.
palettes in a CC at A
Yeah,
Gallo for the
yeah.
price of, for less than that pilot. And I feel like, your palette of inks is going to go a long way. Like, how many pens do I need?
So true.
Steel nibs, because I never ink them up unless they have a custom grind. The only ones I truly reach for are the gold nibs. Yeah,
Okay.
it's tricky. Yeah, so I think there's really some space for more nibmeisters. I mean, I'm at the point now where when it comes to pen shows, the reason I want to go to a pen show is solely, I mean,
Yeah.
besides to say hi to friends, it's to get nib work done,
You know
because
what's funny is you think about it, in Nibmeisters, they're they're kind of the rock stars of the fountain pen world, if you think about it. There's something
They just
like
show up and there's like lines out the door.
lines,
Yeah.
appointments. People talk about their grinds like, oh my gosh, their
Yeah.
grind is like so great. So good. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's like, it's just funny. I was just talking about that with somebody recently, that the Nibmeisters are like the rock stars.
Yeah.
Except for an English Nibmeister named John something. Forget what his last name is. Starts with S.
Sorry, there was an altercation there.
Yeah, if you watch my live walkthrough, I'm trying to think, it was kind of towards past the middle part. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can talk later. You can let me know.
No, he doesn't like to be photographed. And
okay.
And I was not photographing him because he's as ugly on the inside as he is on the outside. Just an ugly soul. And so I was doing my walkthrough, and I just go by things, and I was just going past his table.
Like scanning?
Yeah. Didn't even stop on his table or anything. And he's just like, I don't take my photo. I can't remember exactly. It's all on video. Don't take my photo. I don't want my photo taken. And I thought he was kidding at first. I was like, why, you got some top secret stuff going on right there? And he was just like, no, it's my right, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, dude, it was like, I wasn't photographing you, but you just drew attention to yourself. I'm on a live feed right now. And if you wouldn't have said anything, you wouldn't even be like a speck on my radar, like,
yeah.
So yeah, anyway, I didn't even notice him until he said something to me. Like I said, I mean,
that's unfortunate.
But here's the fun thing, folks. Here's the tea. He doesn't want to be photographed, but he didn't say he didn't want his portrait drawn into a sticker. Yeah.
Is this a preview of what's to come?
Yes.
Jeez. Oh no, she's already got it.
I'm gonna make a sticker.
Oh boy.
I've been thinking about it, but anyway. Let me see if I can find real quick.
All right. In the meantime. No. That's all right. I just don't want this question to go by.
No. Let me see if I can.
2026 Stationery Fest is selling. Oh, they are selling tickets yet? They're still asking for vendors and instructors. Does this mean they don't have enough vendors? But they'll take money now.
They could bring me out there if they want again. But
I'm sure they'll have enough vendors because I feel like that place was packed.
Say by that time, my passport expires on November 3rd. I need to get it renewed.
Your passport does?
Yeah. I'm going to get it renewed. Let's see. I have a clip here.
I tell you, man, the body heat was turned up, and yeah.
Let me see if I could get over there. Y'all could kind of see what. Yeah, I talked to Aldous over at Darrell's Pens. What a nice guy. So nice.
He seems very nice.
I'm trying to get it to the part where, okay.
Emma, I saw that you said you have 3 Nibmeisters in Australia.
Do they really?
Has 3 new Nibmeisters, which is
that's awesome.
Because what would you do before then? You ship them out and wait a month?
I guess. Let's see.
It's vintage.
Okay.
Some nice vintage pins here. It's important stuff. No photographs. But now you've drawn attention to yourself. I'm live. Delete. Okay. You know what? Do you know there's a guy walking around and he has a. He gets told to. What?
Oh, this is.
That's why. Oh, really? No, he had a hat on. It said no photographs. You need that.
I thought he was still joking.
Well, you took your camera off, so
I took it off of him, but yeah, he just kind of got.
he kept
I can
going.
snap your photo, so you can calm down now. Just here's online. You owe me money on the ground. My face is registered.
His face is registered.
Okay. Again, let's.
I'd have to pay him. So yeah, I'm just like,
Hey,
come get your money, bitch.
Calm down. I mean, you're tripping. You're tripping over nothing.
A couple of years ago. Maybe that's what you did.
Okay, you're in a public place.
Oh, you didn't just like want to keep walking by, like just keep on walking.
It was so tempting. Well, because so here's the thing is, because I try, to control my temper as well, because I could have said some really, really bad stuff. But I was live, and, I'm trying to be a better person as far as stuff like that is concerned, where I don't say things ugly. Because my mind was wanting to say so many horrible things to him.
Then your Texas manners came through.
Kind of, but then, yeah, maybe they should wear masks. But yeah, then afterwards, I'm just, my temper said, why don't you come to my house in Texas and please come get your money here? Because if he
he asked for money.
He said I'd have to pay to use his likeness or something.
Oh.
That's why I was just like, come. Yeah, Nibmeister. He thinks he's a rock star.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, it was unexpected. I've never had a situation like that happen before. So
that's crazy. I know.
Yeah.
And usually, I mean, I can see where you were caught off guard, because usually, it's like free advertising. I don't, I remember when I started reselling and I would go into stores, there were certain places that were like, you can't film in here, you can't film in here. And, but most places now, they're just like, yeah, tag us. It's free advertising, But
yeah, that's kind of, I do it on good fun. And I do it to bring attention to some people, but I wasn't looking to bring attention to him, because I
honestly would not have even noticed.
I wouldn't even notice. I didn't even notice him until he spoke to me otherwise. So, but John Soroka, thank you. Yes, that's his name. John Soroka. So yes, I'm going to make a nasty sticker of him, and it's going to be distributed. And yes, John Soroka, I have your number.
You do, for sure. Do you want to answer a question? I want to help you move on, because I know you love M600s.
I do love M600.
We have to get back to your happy place.
I'm trying.
Natalia says, I'm wondering what you like so much about Pelicans. I have M600s and always feel unimpressed about it.
And some people do feel unimpressed by it. I mean, I have to say sometimes I'm riding with an M600 and I'm like,
what's the big
it's weird. That's what I have, like a thought. I'm like, if you really look at an M600, so the one I have inked right now is this one, which I think it's really beautiful. And I'm just like, the design is kind of boring. So, and I love it. And I think the reason why I love it so much is because it writes so nice, and that's what I like.
The Nibmeister, because I think it's all about the writing experience with a Pelican. In my
I do too.
And also, go ahead.
It's not a Yovo nib. It's an in-house nib, and and it just writes so nice. And but yeah, so sometimes I'll write with it and I just stop, and I'll have it in my hand. I'll stop and I look at it and it was like,
what's the big deal?
The design is kind of boring. I mean, it's just like,
what my thought is on the Pelican, my hot take.
What's your hot take?
I believe that Pelicans should all have the striated lines. Like that, to me,
I think so too,
is what makes it a Pelican, except for my Renaissance brown. I do love that. But
yeah.
So they just came out with the stealth black one. I literally had it in my cart because I assumed it was going to have the stripes. That was because I feel like that's what makes it a Pelican.
Well, that's been part of their branding and their design since
And I
I
know
mean,
they do the
yeah.
Toledo and they do other things, but when it comes to what I personally love
Mhm.
about a Pelican, because I was really close to buying that one. And then in the end, you know that I rebought my Pelican, the red one. I bought it.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about it,
So
but
you wait. So you still haven't found. So the one that you bought, it's supposed to turn up now. It will turn
that's
up.
okay. That'll be great. If it turns up, you know what I was thinking? I'm like, well, maybe somebody will want to swap their green stripe one for my red. Because I know the green ones, when I first got into pens, that green one was just getting marked down. And at the time, it was outrageously priced for my taste, which was Twisby's at the time. And
Twisby
yeah,
taste.
but anyways, I wanted to get the black one, but now I don't think I'm going to get it because it doesn't have the stripes. Like to me, I love the stripes. I just wish they would do more M800s. Well, they did the M800 and it was all white with the blue,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
And then
It
they
was
did a blue
just.
one with the silver clip. I'm like, when are they going to do a feminine Pelican with the stripes in the bottom and a white cap and an M800? When? Why
I
has
don't
that not
know.
happened yet?
I don't know. I mean, who can we talk to about this? Who has Pelican's ear?
I don't know. Certainly, maybe we could invite them on the show and we'll try to design one. Like
Good luck.
oh,
They're not
with
going to come
this,
on.
Emma, this color right here, right? Like a mocha in the base with stripes and a
I
white
mean,
top
that
with a
would
rose
be.
gold clip.
That's what if they got a little
They wouldn't
creative
keep
with
them in
stuff
the
like
shop.
that. No, they wouldn't. I mean,
Mm,
people would go absolutely bonkers over
bonkers,
that. They would
bonkers.
lose their damn minds over
This would be
that.
beautiful. Pelican white or rose gold should have the white
That's what
or
I,
the
that's one
stripe.
thing. That's the one
Yes,
gripe I had about it is it should have had a rose gold striated patterning on the barrel, and it would have been
1,000%.
perfect.
It would have been like flying off the shelves.
Yeah. So
Um, I'm
Pel-
excited.
Pelican is now
Well, Pelican
distributed.
Hub is happening this Friday.
Yeah, Pelican is now distributed by Coles of London. That is true.
Yes,
That is a thing now.
new distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pelican Hub coming up. That apricot ink people are getting. I did get the notification from our hub master. They do have ink for everybody. I think it varies who's getting ink or not. There seems to be some controversy. And I am
Yeah.
so sad that I cannot go to my hub because we are going to Maine for the weekend for a tailgate for Rocco's senior year. And the whole family's going. So, yeah, I have to forfeit my spot. I have to let them know I can't attend. I've been so bad about going to pen shows and such lately.
That's
Um,
okay.
yeah,
It's
again,
okay.
like I feel like I'm at this point, like I don't, I've been okay with it. I've been okay with it.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, they're
but
fun, but
Pelican
they're
Hub
exhausting.
the Pelican Hub is not like a pen show, not in my experience. I felt like it was much more chill. You got to talk with
So
people.
that's more of a meetup.
Yeah, it's kind of
Pen
fun.
meetup.
I don't do
Yeah.
any meetups, and that was fun. I got to see my friend Wolf Kate Witch,
Yes.
and actually, I meant to say something about Kate. She had a fire in her home.
That's
And
what I mean. She hasn't been around lately.
yeah, I know that she did like a GoFundMe page, and I wanted to share it because
Oh, I
she
didn't.
is
I had no idea this was
she
happening.
is so sweet. And I don't think I think she posted it once and then it was like on her stories and then you never saw it again. It was one of those things I wanted to like make a mental note and check back with her. But if anybody knows Kate, I don't know if she has it as a link in her bio, but she's so kind. And I definitely want to make a donation to that. But I really looked forward to spending time with her last year. We just had
Yeah.
fun. We got to know each other. So Pelican Hub I know that some places it's super busy. Like I think up in Toronto, they have like hundreds of people that go to their meetup. So
That's
mine
so
wasn't that
crazy.
big. Ours was in Harvard Square. There were probably 30 people. It was a really nice size. But anyways, yeah, if you're going to Pelican Hub, Honolulu Hub Master has us meeting at a bar. I mean, sign me up.
That'll be
Honolulu
fun.
Bar and Pelican Hub. That is a really great combo. I'm so jealous.
There you go.
At a brew house. I'm seeing a
Same
theme.
thing.
Yeah, well, Erica, I hope you have a wonderful time at your first Pelican Hub. I think it's a special meetup for a special brand. I'm a big Pelican fan. I am.
Yeah, I do I like Pelican. I like it. I like the history of it. I like the way they look. I like the way they write.
What do you think
Even
about
if
the new art one? Do you like the new art one? Are you going to get it?
no,
Okay. 'Cause you got last year's.
no, I didn't. That was borrowed.
Oh, okay.
That was just it was just borrowed to review. I think they're nice and they're interesting looking because the barrel where the design's at, it's like a brass uh, material in the center, and then it's not really faceted, but it's kind of striated with the
Whatever
detail
the
of the
pattern
art.
is.
Yeah, so I find that to be really interesting. It's a little weighty, it's kind of cool.
I would like that.
But
The designs, like the actual, the colors have been a little too bright for my taste.
yeah, I don't know. That's what the thing is. I don't know if I like the design on it. Like this time, this one has like a peacock feather on it that goes around, and the image kind of shifts in the light, which I think is very cool. But
Cool.
I don't know if I like. I think it's because I don't know if I like the artist that they're choosing.
Oh, maybe
I don't
well, you're
know.
an art
It's like,
person, so
yeah, I don't know. I thought the Glauco Kanban from last year was pretty cool, but this year I'm just kind of like,
who would you pick?
I don't know. I would pick more. I don't know. Like, I would do one after like sculptors like Auguste Rodin, or just I don't know. There's like so many different artists you could choose from. It's like some of these. I know some of these, like the one from last year, the Glauco Kanban, because he designed posters and advertising for Pelican.
That made sense.
So that makes sense to me. But yeah, someone said they need a Banksy,
That would be really
a
fun.
Banksy theme. But yeah, I mean, there's like, other German artists they could tap into and look at. Rodin's French, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're keeping themselves inside of a box, and they could just kind of go outside the box and do something cooler. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
it is interesting. Companies like Pelican and Pilot, they have these incredible nibs, but then they're very in the box with the design of their pens.
Yeah, it's like
Art.
they don't try to get any like I don't know, like dangerous, like live a little more dangerously and experiment.
Visconti takes more risks. I mean, the Italians are a little.
That's what I think. That's what the Italians. That's the one thing that some of the Italian pens, they're okay. So you kind of like with one company, I feel like you get a really expensive pen, and that doesn't always write. But man, they will go like hog wild and experiment and try different stuff just
Make it really interesting.
Yeah, to make it really interesting. And that's what the Germans they're very like buttoned up. And, if you look at Otto Hutt even Otto Hutt, just, they're very, I don't know, what's a good word to describe
Like
that?
refined, just,
Refined maybe is what it is. And that's what I kind of like, stuff that goes a little like Montegrappa. I like Montegrappa because they like,
are
do
so
all
over
these
the top. Like
they're
Game
so over the top. Yeah, it's just like so over the top, and some of them are misses, but some of them are hits. But I respect that they're like going, they're going for it. They're doing something that's like, this is so like however they say it, this is so crazy. Let's.
I wish that Montegrappa had like or maybe they do, and I'm just not aware of it. Like a flagship pen, like the Homo sapien, or
yeah, that would be. I think the extra auto might be something like it's kind of a faceted pen, and they do it in constant different materials.
The only one I know is the Elmo, and I know that's like an entry level pen from them.
Well, that's their entry level. But the extra auto is more of like, I think it's more of a mid level pen. Like before you get into all the crazy collectible pens, like that Gladiator pen that was like had a whole arena with it. The King Tutankhamun one that had a whole sarcophagus that came with it. Like those are like
Those are so over the top.
So over the top and so
And they're
crazy.
so out of everybody's price range. And then you have the
Right.
Elmos that are the steel nib, but I don't feel, I mean, I think they're known for their over the top pens. But it would be cool if they put some of that creativity into
Like
like
in a
a
more mid-level.
$500 or $600 pen. with
Yeah, like a
gold
more
nib.
mid-level pen. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that would be really cool if they did something. And I think they have with the Harry Potter, they did something kind of more in that general
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool at the time when they did that. I'm not like a huge Harry Potter fan or anything. That's kind of, I think that's more of a millennial
Mm,
thing because it came out, during their peak. But
yes.
when they did do that for the price range, I thought that was very nice. And they also did a Monopoly pen in that
That's
price
kind of
range.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, besides that really bad steel nib on my Visconti, I've had I've had nib work done on 2 out of my 4 Viscontis.
That's half.
I know, but they're also my like favorites once I had the nib
Yeah,
work.
once they work nice. Yeah, sure. Ute says flamboyant.
Flamboyant.
Yes. I would
Those
say Monte
Italian.
Grappa is flamboyant.
For sure. Oh, yes. Yes. My tip for Jinhao 10s, disassemble the pen when you get it, blow into the barrel like you're blowing a whistle. If the air leaks out, it will dry out, return it. If it's airtight, it will stay wet, keep it.
Okay. That
That's a really good little system, Christine. Thank
that
you.
actually is very cool.
Oh, is that what you said? That's
Extra 1930. Yeah, that's what I think it's like extra, I want to say it's like the extra auto, and then they will customize it and you can get it in all kinds of different materials. And but I want to say that's the one that's kind of like the mid-level flagship type of pen. It's very classy. It's a real classy pen.
I'd love to see
It's not over the top. It's not like the Elmo, but yeah, it's classy. So
yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to say one other thing about maker pens because I'm like feeling like a little bad.
I
No.
I feel it too. I mean, but I said what I said.
No. I have to be really honest here. One of the reasons I don't buy a lot of maker pens is because I don't have credit through makers. It's like, I'm being honest. Like,
that
I
makes
go on to
sense.
Atlas and I ended up getting a Heinz pen because
Yeah.
they had a Heinz pen at Atlas and I love it. It's got a purple nib. It's beautiful. It's a great writer. But I tend to not buy those pens because that's always out of pocket, which is why I really, really, really have to love a pen. Like
Yeah.
a Valentine Day pen from Papa J, or like I will pay out of pocket for a Skogsy pen. I'm just waiting for the right time in the right place because I think they were sold out in Chicago when I was there, but I really want one of their pens. So for me, I would probably buy more if there were more available, like on
Yeah.
places like Atlas, and I had credit I could use towards it, or a 20% discount or something like that.
That would be cool.
I would. And I think, to be honest, like that's what inhibits that's what holds me back sometimes from getting some of the maker pens. No
Yeah.
other reason.
There is a brand. If I were going to buy a maker pen, and to me, I think they're very, very cool, very unique. It's a maker out of Poland called Makar, Makar, and they make some of the coolest metal pens. They're indescribable, but they look like little works of art,
Ooh.
like little sculptures. So yeah, if you could look up Makar pens, like maker pens like that, I'm like really like they're kind of like in the realm of Schoen. They're kind of like
And Tim, who's making the Juicy Broad Duo pen.
Whatever's happening with that.
Well, I'm just saying the scroll work that he did.
Like that is really impressive.
Like that, like again, you look at his pen and you're like, that's his pen.
That's more of a, it's very artisan.
Yes.
You know
and I
what I'm
love
saying?
that. I love that. So I do think that if the maker does something that
is unique to their
allows you
brand,
to look at it and identify it, like a Pelican nib, like a Pelican pen, you look at it and if
Right.
there's something identifiable where you can look at it and be like, oh, that's a Ian Schoen pen, or that's a insert.
Which you can look at a Schoen pen and tell that's a Schoen pen.
Yeah, like Tello, Hello, like they had the
right. They've got the little Murano glass beads. I think
yes,
they put
in the finial.
Yeah,
and
and
that, made them very unique. Like
They're very
I think
unique.
that those are the cool ones. And forgive me if I'm forgetting one, but yeah, I think that when you look at their pens and you can identify it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I understand that, Stephanie. We don't get discounts. I get that, and I'm not saying that. I'm just being honest. Like I think I would probably buy more. I'm just being honest. Yeah. No, I have paid out of pocket for
Yeah.
many a pens. Trust me, many, many, many pens.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of at a point now that I kind of have most of what I want. So if I am going to spend out of pocket, it's going to be like the Mont Blanc 149. Like that's something that I will save for and get, but I think that they do some really beautiful work.
Yeah. And I have absolutely zero hate for any makers. I just want to make that clear. I mean, I'm very opinionated about that stuff, and I'm going to be completely honest with you about how I feel. I'm not saying they all are making, look-alike pens or anything like that. It's just I'm always looking for something unique, like looking for a work of art. So,
and I also think that is a testament to how long you've been in the pen game. Like when I first started, I was so fascinated by makers. Like that was like one of my goals was I didn't know how to commission a pen. I didn't know how to like I just had no idea what it was all about. Like I didn't understand. I really did. It took me a long time to understand that there was the pen maker and then there was the person who created the rod, and it wasn't always
right. And that's what I mean. I totally. It
was new to me. Like, so when I first started, everybody was talking about Jonathan Brooks, but I would see this, Leonardo had a Jonathan Brooks pen. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? I thought it was a Leonardo pen. Why is it Jonathan Brooks? And I didn't get it. It took me a while. So I think also where you are in your journey has a lot to do with what is appealing to you.
Absolutely. And that's what, so like, for instance, so this is what I'm talking about. So you have the makers who get a blank, they turn a pen, and it's just like I said, it's a cylindrical housing for a Yovo nib. Mm-hmm. You get people who make pens like this.
I'm having trouble seeing that.
I'm trying to get it to show. I'm trying to make a point at the same time. But it's a pen that looks like, here, what if I do this?
Oh, is that a face of those lips?
Yeah.
Shared this
like he actually paints on it. It's so unique. It looks like a Salvador Dali pen, which someday I hope I could buy this pen from him. I think he wanted like $600 for it. Yeah. But like, to me, that's so unique. And he didn't just get a rod and,
I mean, that again is art. That's a different type of artistry, right? Like somebody else might be trying to put different material in or like people who they were at Stationery Fest. I think you may have bought a pen from them. The people who paint on the Kaweco Sports.
Yeah, she's from Turkey. So that's what she's
not a maker, but she's an artist.
No, she's an artist, and I think that's cool. Like people who also do like stuff on pens, like paint on pens and stuff like that. So yeah, so we should just have done a whole episode about maker pens. There's a lot to talk about regarding maker pens, because that's what I like. I like maker pens. I think it's cool that they're doing something they enjoy and they're able to make, some of them make a living off of it. Like Jonathan Brooks is making a whole living off of his blanks and his pens. And I think that's freaking cool.
Yeah.
And Sean Newton, he's also doing cool stuff.
I think it's really cool when somebody really loves a blank and then they can kind of make that come to life through a maker. Like I couldn't just call up Visconti and say, hey, by the way, I really like this blank, could you make me a pen? Like, and I think it feels really special when you can do that. If there's a blank that is really meaningful to you and you're saving for it and you're like, well, I like this model pen, but I like that blank, and can you make this happen, which is really cool. So, yeah.
They're so angry.
They do it for Claire Coco. She's more high budget than I am.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
think they would do it.
I'm like a collector maybe right here ish. She's like a little more up here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have that kind of budget, pen budget, but she's like,
Yeah. And she's also worked for Leonardo and stuff like that. So
yeah. And Natalia, that's another why I did buy maker pens or was buying maker, because there wasn't a lot of pink pens. And at the time I was really into pink pens. In fact, I'm still into, you know, if there's a really nice pink pen out there, I'm like, ooh,
yeah.
you know, I've got to take a closer look, you know. And yeah, totally. I was shopping for maker pens in that area too for something, because the pink was more unique than, you know, some of these other brands that won't put a nice pink pen out there. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
So I will say, definitely find a Nibmeister. And if you haven't had a custom nib grind done, I would really recommend that.
Highly recommended.
Gosh, but I also think it's really important to be in person. I mean, unless you've worked with somebody and they know the type, because like the you know, the angle that you hold your pen, your grip, it all really matters. Like I turn my pen a little bit, and the pens that I have had done like online where I was like, oh, I would like a cursive smooth italic, and they send it. It's never as good as like that back and forth with a Nibmeister, because like just the adjustment can make such a big difference. And it can totally just resurrect a pen like that you just have not used. And it's amazing how much more affection I have for a pen. Well, one of the last questions was, and it's 6, I do have to go, but they asked like, what is your perfect journaling pen? And I don't really have a pen per se, but one of my favorite things when I'm journaling is when I have that pen that is like, you know, when you write and the ink stays wet on the paper for a couple seconds, and it's like so satisfying. And it doesn't have to be a broad nib. It can just be a really nicely tuned pen. And like when I'm journaling and I have that shine from the ink, it's just like a weird nerdy pen thing. But like
I get it.
When that stays on the page for me, like right now, that's been happening with my Montblanc 146 with Cognac Brown from Grafon Faber-Castell. And I write and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. And like, that just makes me want to keep on writing. So I don't have a particular pen that it just has to be the right combo. Like I love this Volterra, like one of my favorite pens. I have sesame oil in here, which is one of my favorite inks, but I don't love them together. It feels a little light in this pen and it's not giving me that like juicy flow. So typically I love to journal with this, but I journaled with it yesterday. I did my morning pages and I was like, nah, like it didn't have the same effect. So really to me, it's not just the pen, it's the combo.
Yeah, it's strange.
I know you're not a big journaler, but do you have like a particular pen that you love to like write letters with?
Usually it's whatever is kind of inked at the moment and what I'm, you know, into that's writing really smooth at the time. So, you know, it's that pen combination. Like right now it's that, you know, it's that damn Vanishing Point. I've got this nice Sailor ink in it right now. And it's just like you start writing with it, you're just like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
going.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah.
That's a good one. I bought my first Hongdian ink, and I think it's called Black Green, but it kind of comes out like the color of your shirt, maybe a little more black, but it's more like tealy black than green. But it was $8.98, and it's a really nice ink. And I also put it in my Shape of Heart, which was also tuned, and this was a fine nib that I didn't love, and now I love it. And it's got that black. I wonder if you probably won't be able to see it on camera, but anyways, if anybody's ever tried Hongdian ink, you can't really tell. I
haven't tried Hongdian ink yet.
I hadn't either. So when you all order your Jinhao 10s and
throw in a bottle of Hongdian ink,
get some Hongdian ink and report back. Let me know what you think. And the V800 is really good.
Throw in a bottle of that and
$9. It's an easy add-on. So gosh, we were chatting today.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
I am meeting some friends for dinner, so I am going to scurry on. It was really fun chatting with you, Vanessa. Welcome back.
Of course, thank you.
It's been a little while, so we will convene in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't run away. Don't be strangers.
All right, my friends.
Yeah.
Full Hongdian ink line is wonderful and as safe for vintage as pens as Waterman.
That is
That's
good to
great
know.
hear. Thank you for
Somebody
your
was
contribution.
just asking me about that. Yeah, what's safe for vintage pens. So that's good to know.
Yeah. I have a lot of vintage pens to ship out. So thank you to anybody who participated in the sale. Everybody have a great week. Oh, we need our screenshot, Vanessa.
Oh, well, what are we going to do that with?
What are we going to hold up? Why don't we hold up our vanishing points? Because we're both
Okay.
excited about them.
Oh, here, let me grab what I've got here. I've got a couple. I've got 3.
Classic.
right
Plus,
now.
this will be good going into Halloween season. And it
Oh,
matches.
that's
my
true.
nails.
Let's see here. All right.
The cleaver. Oh, hold up your
Oh, and
cleaver,
that too.
Ready? 1.
Hold on.
Stay juicy, bitches. Got it. All right. Thank you, everybody, so
Stay
much.
juicy, bitches.
Stay juicy. We love
Stay
you.
juicy. Stay dicey.
Bye, everybody. That went by fast.